Can you tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Sure. My name is John George, and for 2.5 years, up until about 4 months ago, I was doing facilitator work for the F.I.T curriculum in the Sarasota County Jail, and I've taught 2 of the courses in the Sarasota County Jail, and then when I made a transition back in January, I began teaching a class, a different class at a local church here in Sarasota. I've grown into, over the past 4 years, is a completely different person from who I used to be. You know, I was I always felt like you know, that I was different, that I basically had less, you know, I had this philosophy that some people have it and some people don't, and I figured that I was one of those people that just didn't have it, because of the you know, the way my life, what my life produced, and you know, basically what I produced in my life. You know, I was on anti-depression medications and anti-anxiety medications for 15 years of my life. I lived a life in bondage to sin. I could not escape this force that drove me in, you know, headfirst into brick walls throughout my life. And you know, I basically was told that I'd be on antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication for the rest of my life. And I was in and out of jail for 15 years of my life, addicted to drugs, and that's basically, you know, who I used to be. Actually, I have a picture here I can show of what I looked like 4 years ago, and that's definitely a lot that has changed in the past 4 years of my life. So.
And with these changes, has God brought you blessings through your faith in Him?
Yeah, God is, you know, is held solely responsible for all the life changes that I've experienced. I'm no longer on medication. I'll never be on antidepressants or anti-anxiety medication ever again. I'll never have any need for them. God, you know, has basically done a tremendous work in my life. I live in victory today over sin. I no longer understand what it is to be in bondage to sin. I only understand victory now because of the working of God in my life. You know, I've got a family now. I'm married. I actually never thought that I would be able to spend the rest of my life with one person. You know, I've got wonderful kids. I never thought I would be a good father. I own a business today. You know, people actually, you know, respect me and for, you know, for my leadership capabilities. People come to me, you know, for answers to questions that they have in their life, you know, and that's, you know, just the exact opposite of who I used to be.
How important is it to have a program like F.I.T to give opportunities to people in need?
It's very important. You know, people, there's a scripture that says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. You know, people don't understand why they're experiencing the patterns that they are in life. People don't understand why they're, you know, experiencing, you know, why it seems like the rug keeps getting pulled out from under them everywhere they turn. And you know, the F.I.T curriculum helps people to understand, you know, why, you know, these things may be happening in their lives and how to, you know, truthfully, scripturally get solutions to their problems. Now that's for the people who take the classes, but for the facilitators, I think it's also very important because, you know, someone like myself who had experienced a dramatic life change, who wanted to give back and who wanted to help. You know, I wasn't a theologian, I wasn't a Bible scholar. I really, you know, all I knew was, like what Paul says, you know, I claim to know nothing when I was with you except Jesus Christ and Him crucified. And, you know, people who have a passion to do something, to want to give back and to want to help out, you know, they feel they're underqualified, they feel they're unskilled, they feel they're uneducated. And I believe that, you know, having this curriculum just for that aspect alone is a tremendous miracle, a tremendous blessing.
Why is God so important to include in the life skills program?
Yes. Why is God so important to include in the life skills program? You know, as far as the F.I.T curriculum, the life skills program that it brings, it has different areas of focus, and you know, I'll just use one of those areas as an example of why it's important to have God included in the life skills program. Sobriety, you know, one of the courses that F.I.T deals with is life controlling problems, and one area of focus is sobriety. And you know, one can be sober and still be miserable, and you might have victory in your life in the area of sobriety, but you know, without God, you know, you go unchanged on the inside. And you know, what God does is, you know, when He's given access, you know, to our hearts, He comes in and He does an amazing work with His life-giving, you know, Spirit and Word. And you know, we can be sober and be happy and experience life to the fullest with God in Christ Jesus.